To turn now to the latest on the Derek Chauvin trial. For the first time, we are seeing images of George Floyd. There he is, inside the convenience store just moments before his arrest. He's chatting with clerks, laughing, even dancing at one point. But it's what happened next. They were shown a series of harrowing back-to-back body cam videos in the courtroom. ABC's Alex Perez is outside that courthouse. Alex, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, TJ. The prosecution has now pretty much shown the jury the incident from every angle. Reliving those moments has been emotional for witnesses on the stand. We want to warn you, the videos are very disturbing to watch.
Never before seen videos painting a clearer picture for jurors in the murder trial of former cop Derek Chauvin. 61-year-old Charles McMillan, one of the first bystanders on the scene, describing his attempts to diffuse the situation.
When I was telling Mr. Floyd, Mr. Floyd, just ply with him, get on in the car because you can't win.
You could hear McMillan in the police body cam played in court.
You can't win. I'm not trying to win. I'm not trying to win.
Floyd pleading with the officers.
Don't do me like that, man. In the car. Okay, can I talk to you, please?
Yes, you get in this car. We can talk.
I am claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic, man.
Not working with me.
At one point, the officers pulling Floyd out of the squad car's back seat and onto the ground. After first witnessing it in person, McMillan breaking down, experiencing the ordeal again when prosecutors played the video of Floyd begging for air and emotionally shouting for his mother.
Oh my God.
Just take your time. Let us know when you're ready.
I feel helpless. I don't have a mama either, and I understand him.
Let's take a 10-minute break.
After the break, the questioning resumed.
What stood out to you about what Mr. Floyd was saying when you saw him on the ground?
When he kept saying, I can't breathe, and when he said, Mama, they're killing me. They're killing me.
And for the first time, we hear directly from the defendant himself.
I know you know me from all.
Through a conversation Chauvin had with McMillan after Floyd was taken away by ambulance.
We gotta control this guy because he's a sizable guy.
Yeah, and I tried to get in the car.
Looks like he's probably on something.
Why did you feel the need to talk to Mr. Chauvin?
Because what I watched was wrong.
Body cam footage is showing the moment officers first approached Floyd's vehicle, one with his gun drawn.
Put your hand up there.
Jurors for the first time seeing video of George Floyd before the deadly encounter inside the convenience store, looking relaxed. 19-year-old Christopher Martin was the cashier that day.
He seemed very friendly, approachable. He was talkative. He seemed to just be having average Memorial Day, just living his life, but he did seem high.
Martin sold Floyd a pack of cigarettes and testified after Floyd walked out, he told his manager he thought the $20 bill Floyd paid with was fake, and police were called. Minutes later, the cashier outside the store, hands on his head, watching as the tragedy unfolds.
What was going through your mind during that time period?
Disbelief and guilt.
Why guilt?
If I would have just not taken the bill, this could have been avoided.
The defense declined to cross-examine Charles McMillan. Testimony resumes later this morning. TJ?
All right, Alex, thank you so much. I want to bring in Shauna Lloyd, managing partner at the Cochran firm. Thank you so much for being here again. These videos are just horrific to watch, and they set them up back to back to back to back, essentially, in the courtroom. Is that a part of the strategy to do them that way?
I believe it is. What they're trying to do is take an emotionally charged video and cause the jury to turn away, desensitize a little bit, and just enough that they're paying attention to what the other officers were doing, the fact that George Floyd was there and not resisting, and other crucial facts that they need to be able to see in those videos.
And Shauna, we are in the country familiar with one particular George Floyd video, if you will. We saw everybody's perspective, the bystanders, the police officers, everyone's perspective that day. Why did the prosecution want to organize the videos that way?
Because it gives you a framework. The bystanders were very clear and very conscious in saying, each and every one of them, that he was not resisting, that it was very clear that he was unconscious. When you look at each of the officers' body cams, you start to notice if he's moving. You see that he is not moving. You see that he is extremely still, almost limp.
They told the jury in opening statements to believe your eyes. That's what the prosecution was saying. So how is the defense going to combat what the eyes of the jurors, all of us, saw yesterday?
I think the defense is going to have to go from the angle of saying this officer had years of experience that taught him, and he was taught to hold this maneuver, and that people who may be under the influence have the ability to come back even if they are unconscious. They typically are aggressive. I think they're going to have to rely heavily on that drug amount that was in his system in order to carry that through.
One thing quickly, what's the significance of us seeing George Floyd the way we saw him in the store yesterday?
The video was a holiday video of someone who seemed happy, was just enjoying and going about. He was not threatening. He was not, concerning in any manner. He seemed happy. He was balanced. He spoke. It may be a little slow, but he was very cognizant and very easygoing. I think that is what the significance of that video shows us.
Shauna Lloyd, thank you so much. We'll talk to you again, all right?
Thank you.
Well, day 4 of the Derek Chauvin trial set to get underway this morning, 10 o'clock Eastern. You can watch it streaming on our channel, ABC News Live.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.